And we can do it together because this is the only way I'll do it. Fantastic books. And this is a series I'm DNFing. And I wrote this master list. So, what did I just say? What are you doing? This is what it's like filming with one. Hello book friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylin and I hope you guys are doing so lovely. So for today's video, I've actually had this idea in my head for a minute because I am in the middle of so many series, or there's so many series I have started but have only read the first book, or there's so many series that I want to start and have the books but haven't gotten to it. So I thought, why not make a video out of it, make a tracker on my Notion, and kind of go through my bookshelves with you guys to see what series I have and haven't finished yet, or just started or haven't started yet, you know, all that jazz. And we can do it together because this is the only way I'll do it, because this is a way for me to make content out of it. So here we go. So first thing we're going to do is obviously go through the bookshelves, because that is the first step in doing this. And I have a little leather notebook here that I'm actually going to write down all of it, because that's the only way I'll keep track of it. This is the best way to do it instead of going back and forth between computer and this. So let's just jump right into it, because I'm sure this is going to be a long video. Okay, so hi. I have never done this angle before. It's kind of weird. There's a shadow cast right here, and I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. But here are my bookshelves. Up top, we have my Book of the Month books, which I don't know if any of them are involved in a series. No, okay, pretty much all of them are standalones. I do have one that's wrapped, and that is Chloe Gong's new book. But I don't know if I should include it because it's wrapped. But it's technically... So hold on, let me get Goodreads. Okay, so the book that I'm talking about is Foul Lady Fortune by Chloe Gong. I don't know if this is going to be a duology like Our Violent Delights were. These Violent Delights, I mixed the two. It could be a series, or if this is standalone. We're going to have to do research, but I'm going to write that down. Next we have this shelf right here. And this one we have the Poppy War. Which this is part of the Poppy War trilogy. I read the first book, loved it, it's stunning. I just haven't continued with this series because I haven't been able to find the matching hardbacks, and that's a really dumb reason not to continue with it, because this is such a good series and it needs to be continued. So that is definitely going on my list. And following along with the Foul Lady Fortune thing, I have Babel on my shelf. It is wrapped, but I have it on my shelf. So I'm going to go ahead and include that. Y'all, I've been out of school so long, my handwriting is starting to look gross. Okay, so then we have A Court of Mist and Fury. The reason why A Court of Mist and Fury is here is because this is the only hardback I have of the original covers. Listen, this is something I will never live down. I had them all in, well, I had A Court of Thorn and Roses in paperback, and then I had this and A Court of Wings and Ruin in hardback. And for some reason, I got rid of A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I kept A Court of Thorn and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. Why? I don't know. But this series, I currently am in the middle of rereading it. I've read the first 3 books. I didn't read the novella, and I haven't read A Court of Silver Flames yet. So that needs to be included. That brings us to House of Earth and Blood. I am caught up on this series. I've read both. I am going to include that because I know... how many books are going to be in this series? Because I've heard lots of things. I've heard 3 books. I've heard more than 3. With Sarah J. Maas, I feel like we never know. So I'm just going to include Crescent City. Okay, we're on the opposite side. So this is fantasy. This is my young adult fantasy shelf. And on here, I have A Children of Blood and Bone, which I'm not sure what this is called. I know there's 2 books, so I'm just going to write the title, and we'll have to do some research. Wolves. I don't know why I have this one in hardback, and I don't own the first book. So I don't know what this series is called. Again, research. I have Stalking Jack the Ripper. And this is a series I'm DNFing, so do I include? No, we're not going to include it because it's just more work for me. So next shelf we have, as you can see here, is we have basically YA, like a mix of YA books. So we have The Witch Haven, which is part of a duology, I believe. I'm not going to be carrying on with this series because I really didn't like the first book. We have Six Crimson Crames, which is one of my favorite books I read in 2021, I believe. Yeah. This book is just stunning, too. I forget what this is called, like the series name, but I am not caught up. And then we come to the last book in the Aurelian cycle, which is Fairy Song, which I have not finished yet. And then we have Amari and the Night Brothers, which, if you guys have been watching my channel, if not, I'll link the video up here and down below somewhere. I did a vlog where I read the first 2 books in the Amari and the Night Brothers series. I know there's a 3rd one coming out. And then we have Belladonna, which actually just came out and I just read it. The next book comes out next year, so I will be writing that down. This is the next shelf. On here is a lot of my paperback YA fantasy. So it goes from the Shadow and Bones trilogy, which I've read. We have the Six of Crows duology, which I read. We have a Song of Wrath and Ruin, which I believe, yes, is a duology. So I have not read the 2nd book. And then we come to The Mortal Instrument. So I read the first 3 books in the Mortal Instrument series. So I need to read the rest. How many are there? So there's 6 books in the Mortal Instrument series. Next, we have the Mirror Visitor series, which is a trilogy, I believe, and I have not read any of them. So the last book on my shelf on this shelf is A Daughter of a Pirate King, which also, I don't know if this is going to be a duology. No, I think it's a trilogy. So, they're Inheritance Games. Read the first one, haven't continued on. I don't know why, because I really loved the first one, so. Outlander. This is a series that is a goal of mine to complete. I read the first one. I didn't read the 2nd book yet. Because look at these. Do you see these? So that will be one I need to carry on with. We have the 5th season. I don't know what this trilogy is called. Again, I will have to do research. I've got a lot of research to do for this video. But this is a trilogy, I think. But I have not started this. It's something I want to start. We have A Discovery of Witches, the Beautiful Souls trilogy. I have only read this one. Loved this one, so I would like to continue. Now, I know there's 2 books wrapped up that I have not mentioned. First being Caraval. I just unwrapped this for my December TBR video, so this will be one. I think that's it for what's all on my shelf. Now I'm going to do some thinking and think of what series I want to start. So let's go do that because I'm sure it's going to be okay. Hi. So if I've changed or look different, it's because I stopped to do a couple house things and I'm currently in the middle of cooking my lunch. So if you hear something, it's my air fryer. But I'm here at my desk because I kind of want to organize this master list that I made a little bit better. And how I'm going to do that is I think I'm going to highlight them. So purple will be series I have started, green will be series I haven't started, and then blue will be series I want to start but don't own. If I own them, we're going to do yellow. So I'm going to write out on here this. I don't have any way to show you guys, so when I'm done, I'll just like go over it. When you guys are doing stuff like this, making lists, are you guys a digital list maker or a like pen to paper? I'm definitely a pen to paper and then digital. Like I do it both. I don't know why. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I'm gonna go through this list and write them all down, and I will come back when I'm done. But of course, you guys are gonna get the B-roll because why not? Hi guys, we are back. It's been a couple hours. I had lunch and then I wrote this master list, which I will do a quick overview for you guys, and then I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go put it all into Notion because that is the last step for this. Here it is. Ignore that. I spilled my lunch. So basically I did this. I took this out and what I did is the yellow are all books I own in the series slash have started. So we have all this, and I kind of went through, this page looks a lot more organized. I went through and named all the books in the series, the author, whether if it's how many books are in the series, all that. So that is that. We're sharing a screen now. And we're going to set this up. So I've started to. So we got the title, author, and then we are going to do number of books. Just very simple. And then I think we're going to do status. So we'll do not started, okay, we'll do started, we'll do started, we'll do own but haven't started, and then we'll do want to start but don't own. All right, so that I don't know how this tracks it. Wait, okay, hold on, open. Okay. Got it. Okay, okay. And then I think what's going to be next, books I have, and then priority level. So we'll do priority. Okay, so we got it all set up. So let me have a sip of Diet Coke before we get into this. So we're just gonna go through together and put all that's on this master list on the screen. This is going to be long, so let's get into it. Some of these will be a time lapse. Some of these I'll do the aesthetic, hear me type, you know, all that. So cue the time lapse. we have gotten to that, I am actually going to, on this page, I'm going to write down every single book that's in the series just so I know. I kind of want to, I kind of want to, can I add like a table? I can. We're gonna add a number list. We're gonna do the Poppy War. Now, you're probably like, Kaylin, now I know the A Court of Thorns and Roses series is not complete, but I never know with Sarah J Maas books, so I'm leaving them as 5 books because that's what's out and that's what we know for sure. So, Crescent City. Crescent City, I know we're getting 1 more book, but we don't have a title. So again, I'm just going to do 2 books because that's all we know for sure. And this one is kind of, I guess this one's a high because when it comes out, I want to be able to like read it. We're finished, you guys. I'm gonna take these. I can't believe how long this took me to do. So, here is the final product. I'm technically in the middle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm in the middle of 15 series. That's not bad. That is bad, Kaylin. So yeah, we have a lot on here. We got them all. I feel like mainly fantasy series because I feel like that's what usually our series are, fantasy series. That's what's going on. Alright, you guys, we have come to the end of this video. and starting this video, I thought, oh, an hour and a half tops. No, this video took me 4 hours. 4 hours. Why? I don't know. So I hope you guys liked it. What are some book series you're in the middle of / want to start? Because I would love to know. I'm always looking for more book series. Not that I need any more because I'm in the middle of 15 and who knows however many book series I want to start. But, you know, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because I would love to have you here. If you don't already, follow me on my social medias. They are always linked down below. And if you want, there are some links to support my channel. You don't have to, no pressure at all. They're just down there in case you want to. And I will catch you guys in my next video.